Welcome back, everyone, to another early LEGO Star Wars review. Today I have a 2023 spring set, being the Captain Rex helmet set. 18 plus, set number 75349, 854 pieces, retails for $69.99, and also comes out March 1st. So let's get into it, guys, with a first-hand review of an unbiased opinion on the Captain Rex helmet set. Is it as bad as some of the pictures make it out to be? Let's talk about it. So let's start off with the box really quick, guys. Here's the front of it. Of course, we have, actual Captain Rex himself. We have all the information down there. We also have, of course, Captain Rex up there and the Star Wars logo. And, yeah, very cool, nice little, blue hue on the helmet. I think the front of the box art looks pretty decent. Doesn't really do the build too much justification, though. I think it actually makes it look a little worse. There's a quick look at the top right there. Some side information. The back of the box, of course, we have the helmet. We also have a couple in real life or, animated series pictures of Captain Rex. And then over on this side, we have another picture and the 20th anniversary logo right there. Moving on to the instructions really quick. In my opinion, look, I've been a pretty big advocate of not really liking the new instruction booklet. They've been doing with the kind of, white background and kind of weird renders, of the actual sets. But this one actually looks pretty decent. It does kind of make the Captain Rex himself look a little bit, yellowed or almost gray, but it looks pretty decent. If we actually open up the instructions, we have a couple pages of kind of information involving him if you guys want to, check it out. Pretty cool. A couple little things there. And as always, in the back of the instructions, surprisingly, there's not a single thing they're promoting, set-wise. Not even anything from the Winter Wave, not even the other helmet. It's one thing to maybe not include, the spring sets, of course, the May sets, but the fact they're not even promoting the Commander Cody helmet is very surprising. And I think that kind of further proves the point of, I think the Bausch Leia helmet will end up being the Target exclusive. And then one last thing, of course, we have a brick separator over there, and then also a look at some of the extra pieces there. Nothing too crazy, nothing too unique, but without further ado, guys, let's get into the actual build of the set. So coming down to the actual build of the set right here, let me just tell you right off the bat, it does look a lot better in person, I feel, compared to what the box art does for it. I think in certain angles and, just when it's physically built in your hand, it does look a lot better. Of course, starting bottom to top, we do have the LEGO Star Wars Captain Rex logo right there, printed on a 6x4 tile. Of course, we have just kind of a regular helmet stand and nothing too crazy there. Moving up, we have the actual helmet. Of course, this is phase 2. A lot of different markings. In universe, it is actually a combination of phase 1 and phase 2 armor, so it does kind of have some different attributes compared to regular phase 2 and phase 1, of course. One quick thing I will get out of the way, kind of the elephant in the room, is every single thing you guys see on this set, aside for the mouth prints and this print, are all stickers. So there's quite a few of them. Here's actually a look at the empty sticker sheet. Quite a few stickers there. But I got to be honest, look, as much as I hate stickers, and the big downside is the background of the sticker is never the same color as the actual Lego part. I got to be frank and say, it's actually not too bad putting these on. I had, pretty easy time putting all these stickers on. Nice and simple, nothing too crazy on the stickers, in my opinion. Actually looking at the design of this, though, I like it. I think they accomplished it pretty well. I do want to bring down the Stormtrooper here in a little bit at the end of the video and kind of do a one-on-one comparison of the Stormtrooper in this one, since, they kind of share the same technique on the side. And then, so as always, we have the visor there. I think from, that angle, it looks decent. Of course, we can tell the mouth right there, printed or not, it does look pretty bad, in my opinion. I think it's a little too small. I think they definitely could have used a little bit bigger of a mouthpiece. And right there we have the little side pieces there, side of the helmets, kind of curving in towards the front. Not too shabby. There's a quick pan around of the entire helmet. Nothing too much to talk about. It is just a kind of a display piece at the end of the day. And, a good one at that. I think it definitely captures, phase 2 Rex pretty much down to a T. As always, there's always a couple of things I feel like, the designers could have done differently. Maybe give us an extra, 30, 40 pieces in here. Maybe use a different, piece or two in certain areas. But we do have the tally marks up there, stickers. We have kind of the Captain Rex logo up here pretty much at this point. We pretty much can tell that's Rex, based off those two little stripes there. More tally marks over there. And then the biggest thing here, what I will say, is this antenna is movable. It is pretty cool, just in dark bluish gray. It does stay up there. Perfectly fine. It doesn't wiggle around or anything, stays stationary, but then you guys can actually put it down and put it right in front of Phase 2 Rex himself and actually have him look through the visor. So I will say, look, this is a very good little, feature right here. A very nice little way to actually display him. And other than that, there's really nothing much more. It's just a basic little display helmet, and that's really all I can say about it. My initial kind of reaction of it is the only downsides I would say are the genuine, fact that there are so many stickers and a few fundamental pieces like the mouthpiece I think is a little too small, and maybe they could have worked on this curvature a little bit better up here. But other than that, my initial reaction, I got to give it maybe like an 8-9 out of 10. Very good for what they have on deck, and definitely not too shabby, and definitely something that I feel like, at least they didn't cut too many corners on. I feel like the actual designer of this set did want to respect Rex with all possibilities. But without further ado, guys, let's actually get into the comparison of a couple other ones and to kind of see truly what this one is. All right, so I do have the Stormtrooper right here, and one thing I've always not liked about this Stormtrooper is this thing is way too studded, man. I mean, look at all the studs over here on the Stormtrooper. And one thing I will give, the new Captain Rex a lot more credit for is they did a very nice job of doing a mixture of, tile pieces, curved slopes that are smooth, and still including a decent amount of studs on here where, you can tell it's still a Lego model. So I will kind of give them that. I think it's a lot better. I think, pound for pound comparison, I think they did the Captain Rex a lot better than, say, the Stormtrooper. The more I look at this compared to Rex, honestly, the Stormtrooper's hideous. So that's pretty much all, guys, for Captain Rex. Nothing really much more to talk about other than just one last little 360. And without further ado, let's close off the video, guys. All right, guys, so I'm done with the review, and I kind of want to close off the video and to have a couple of concluding thoughts here. And yeah, so first off, I really want to say, look, I mean, this is a good set. When I first got this in hand, I opened it up earlier on stream, seeing the box art of, the Captain Rex and the Commander Cody, just gave me a really good feeling. Just seeing, clone, sets just being represented, finally some clone helmets after 3 years of the helmet line. And, again, it gives me a good vibe. Are these perfect? Is the Captain Rex perfect? I don't think so. I think, stickers aside and, kind of Lego's laziness aside, I think the actual design could definitely be worked on a little bit. As you guys know, there's a couple things that, I'm not too big of a fan of. But nonetheless, I'll be, proudly displaying this on my shelf, probably right behind me back here, all the way up until March 1st. And as always, very cool set. Do I think it's worth $70? I think it is. I think if you're a prequel guy, show Lego some respect, just give them, $70, buy it day one or buy it early and just kind of show them that, hey, look, like, even though this isn't perfect, it's a step in the right direction, and hopefully Lego kind of takes notes and starts doing more stuff like this that just kind of is cool. Finally being such a prequel guy, all these years, we're finally getting a little bit of love. Sure, it's 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars, so there's some exceptions. Lego would probably not be doing this if it weren't for that, but nonetheless, though, guys, that's pretty much all for today's video. Tomorrow, I am reviewing the Commander Cody helmet, if you guys want to see what's going on with that one, and I will do a straight-up comparison of both of them as well, and I kind of give you guys my true thoughts as to which one I think is more worth $70 if you guys can only buy one day one. As always, though, use my Amazon affiliate link down below if you guys want to help support the channel and also pre-order this set and be guaranteed to get it March 1st. And that's everything for today, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for you guys later. Bye, guys, and stay safe.